I really have a heart for just kind of like the simplicity and the beauty of like the transformation of what God does in people's lives. And so it's like this idea of taking, from who we were, a big part of songwriting is just kind of sitting down, having a conversation and kind of talking about what you're passionate about. And then from there, kind of ideas kind of, so I had kind of written the music for this song prior and kind of had an idea of melody and had a couple lines, but it just kind of had stalled a bit. And so we just sat down and this song just kind of poured out. And it was pretty obvious to me from the moment that we wrote it that this wasn't going to be a song that I was writing for other people. This was going to be a song that I was going to write. It was writing for me. So from that came the song. It was a one of like 20 from that week. And but yeah, this was the one that I brought home and started singing at church. So, and then from that, life goes on. Sang at a church a few times and see if it connected. And people loved it, but you just kind of move on. And it was the story was this lady named Rona, who's our custodian at church. She sat me down about 6 months ago and said, couple of years ago, you played this song. And she's like, where do I listen to this song? Where do I sing this song? How do I get it in my life? And I said, Rona, that song is in my head. It's like, it doesn't exist. It's just like, it's just an idea. It's that kind of thing. And she's like, well, when will it be a recording? And so I said, okay, Rona, for you, I'm going to record this song. So I reached out to a couple of buddies, a couple of people who I trust and love dearly. I said, guys, I'm not very good at doing this. I've got a lot of songs, a lot of heart, but not a lot of technical know-how or business savviness. So they said, let's do this. I actually have a list of like 15 songs that are at the caliber of this one that I will be recording and releasing over the next little bit. But so with their help, but yeah. So Rona really inspired me to. I just really felt convicted like the parable of the talents being hid under the rock. It's like I've got all these songs that I've written. And so it's like, okay, well, if I can release this for the Ronas of the world, for people who can be encouraged, people who can be blessed. And like Rona said, she's like, she heard me playing the song in my office and it touched her soul, she said. So I said, okay, well, I need to, forget about this idea of becoming a rock star and more about the thought of, Lord, I really just want to not waste these songs that you've given me. They're gifts. And that if they can bless people, if they can make people realize who Jesus is and what he's done for them, then I think I'm doing my job. So that's kind of where we are with Something Beautiful.
Absolutely. That's awesome. So is that what you're kind of hoping that listeners will get from that song?
Yeah, absolutely. If you can listen to this and see a kind of, part of a songwriter's job is to sing the words that people don't know how to say, and so that I think that it's an image of that transformation that God does. He takes it. We were the thirsty, we were the dirty, we were the wanderers. Those are the first lyrics in that first verse, and it's like, but you made something beautiful from the ashes. So that's the real heart of it. It's just like in my way, it's it's a congregational worship song that I would want to sing. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right.